Manchester United's roller coaster season had one of its gentler dips on Saturday, a 2-0 win over newly promoted Sunderland that felt, if not like a title statement, at least like a sensible stop at a service station. Mason Mount opened the scoring early and Benjamin Sesko buried the second before half-time, while debutant goalkeeper Senne Lammens kept a composed clean sheet to ease a great deal of collective worry at Old Trafford. Before we continue, please like, share and subscribe for more updates.
United didang around.
Mason Mount dinked a tidy opener early on after good work down the right, giving the crowd something to chant about other than managerial gossip. The visitors barely recovered before Sesko, ever the predatory forward, poked home from close range to make it 2-0 by the 31st minute. For a few minutes after the second, the gap between the mood in the stands and the weather outside felt
Contradictory.
Senne Lammens' first appearance in a United shirt was the kind of debut that every keeper dreams of, not front-page heroics, but solid, confident and free of panic. He made a couple of important saves and, crucially, looked like someone who knew which end of the goal to stand at. That steady presence will be a relief for Ruben Amorim and a balm for fans who had been asked to hold their collective breath for weeks. Sunderland thought they might be handed a lifeline when a penalty was originally awarded just before half-time.
Cuse VAR down. À l'anti-review, a référé walk to the screen, and the eventual reversal. No penalty, juste a corner.
It was the kind of drama that leaves VAR critics yelling into pillows and VAR defenders tweeting flowcharts. Either way, United went into the break comfortable, if slightly rattled. Amorim shuffled his pack and got a disciplined performance out of a side that's been under steady external pressure. United dominated possession in the first half, created the clearer chances, and generally looked less like a team that had been in the news for off-field turbulence. A third win at Old Trafford, a first clean sheet for the season. Small things but meaningful. Whether it's enough to silence deeper questions about the long-term shape of the team is another matter. For now, the Portuguese coach can at least book a slightly less stressful flight home. Sesko's goal felt like the work of a striker getting comfortable in front of home support. Sharp movement, instinctive finish, and a celebration that said, "I'm here, stop asking." The timing was important. A second goal before halftime often kills the momentum of an opponent like a well-timed off switch, and it allowed United to control the game without throwing everyone forward in a mad scramble. On the terraces and on Twitter, reactions ranged from manic relief to dry British humor. Some fans praised the veterans for stepping up, others celebrated Lammens' debut with gentle memes that compared his composure to someone waiting politely for a bus. The internet, as always, was good for at least one excellent GIF and several hot takes that will age about as well as yesterday's chips. The victory nudged United higher in the table and gave Amorim a temporary reprieve. Positions and points shift fast this early in the season, but 3 points at Old Trafford never go out of style. Sunderland, meanwhile, can take some positives from their structure and the fact they asked questions.